Confidence interval, part 1. So what is a confidence interval? It is a statistical measure of the percentage of test results that can be expected to be within a specified range. So, for example, in here, it is the 95% confidence interval, and that means the results of an action will probably meet expectations 95% of the time. Now let's look at an example. The manager of a beauty counter wants to review the spending of the customers. The population mean spending is unknown, so we don't know the population mean spending. And the population standard deviation is $180. He estimates the population mean spending by randomly selecting 60 customers. The sample mean spending of the selected 60 customers is $880. So what is the point estimate of the population mean? By definition, the point estimate is the same as the mean sample mean spending. So that would be 880. So we can say that the point estimate of the population mean is $880. Next, what is the sampling error at 90% confidence level? Every time when you see sampling error at something, this is 90%, but it could be other numbers as well. Confidence level, we use this table. For the first column in here, it is 90%. For 95%, so if this number were to be 95, then we look at the second column. 98 would be the third column, and finally 99 would be the last column. But in this question, we look at 90% confidence level, so we're focusing on the first column. Then we use this equation. So sampling error would be z-score times the population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. The z-score, we go to infinity, INF at the bottom, and it's 1.645. Population standard deviation is 180, and n is 60. Then we put all the numbers in, and then pop it into the calculator. Then we get $38.2264. So 0.2264, rounded to 4 decimal places. What is the 90% confidence interval estimate of the population mean? This time we have the interval. So interval meaning is a range of numbers. So we have bracket, open bracket, a number, comma, another number, close bracket. So X bar in here, it is the point estimate. So X bar is the point estimate, plus and minus, or minus and plus. We go and look at the standard error right here. Then we can put the numbers in. So 880 would be the point estimate. So for the lower boundary, we call the number at the left, the lower boundary. We subtract the sampling error. And for the upper boundary, the number on the right, we say point estimate 880, add the sampling error. So we put it in, and then we put it into the calculator, and then we get this answer. So this means the boundary, the confidence interval is from 841.77 to 918.23.